This is the plaintiff, Clemente Estrada. He says he and the defendant have been friends for over a decade, and he never in a million years thought they'd end up here in court. He says he bought a boat from the guy, took it out, and got stranded in the ocean for 3 hours. He has since dropped the hunk of junk off at the defendant's house and wants his hard-earned $5,000 back because the defendant cheated him by selling him a bad boat. This is the defendant, Long Hong. He says the plaintiff bought his boat and it's now his. He can't be responsible for every little thing that goes wrong with a boat forever and ever. Boats are a pain in the neck. They take a lot of work, and a sail is a sail. End of story. He's accused of sinking a guy's dreams.
Be seated. Come to order. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Mr. Estrada, you are suing Mr. Hong for $5,000, the purchase price that you paid for a boat that, according to you, is a lemon. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, the defendant, he said he had a boat for purchase, and...
Did you two know each other beforehand?
Yes,
you
we worked
together. And you'd known each other for how long?
Close to 12 years.
Oh, wow. Were you also personal friends or just work acquaintances?
I would say that.
Did you socialize as well?
Yes.
Okay. So you find out he has a boat for sale, and what happens? Have you ever owned a boat?
No, I haven't. I never.
So what happens?
In my life. And he said he was going to give me a good deal. It was valued at like $12,000, and that he was going to give it to me for $5,000.
Okay.
So it was towards the summertime, and I was all excited because, never had a boat, and I wanted a boat.
Have you ever driven a boat?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so go on.
So I made 3 payments to equivalent to $5,000, and on June was the final payment, and he said like the first week of July that he'd be able to have it done, and we had agreed that
Have what done?
The boat would be ready for me.
Okay. What did he need to do to get the boat ready?
Minor stuff or whatever he said he had to get done with it.
Okay.
So 4th of July, he wasn't done. So, I mean, since he was my coworker and friend, I thought, I'd wait around. So I'd say like the second or third week of July, he was able to bring it, and he dropped it off, but he wasn't able to take me out. He was busy and stuff, but I got impatient. My son's birthday was towards the end of the month.
Why does he have to take you out?
I never driven a boat before, and I asked him.
Why is that his problem? Maybe you should be buying a boat. Yeah. All right, or maybe you should take a boat class.
True, I was intending to do that.
But why would the seller have to take you out?
Yeah, he agreed to it.
He agreed to it when and how? He just said, yeah, I'll take you out.
Verbal. I mean,
okay.
I said, take me out.
And he said, okay. And so he couldn't take you out. He didn't have time, and you got impatient, and you did what?
It was my son's birthday. It was like that Friday, so I said, let's try it out. He said it's running.
Right, but who was going to drive the boat?
I was.
We were just going to go on feel?
Yeah, around the inside the breakwater.
Okay. Okay, how are you going to park the boat and stuff?
You launch it out and stuff. I was able to launch it.
Okay, so there was no parking
that's
really.
As far as I got.
Okay, that's as far as you got because what happened?
It wouldn't start.
Okay.
So I had to put it back on the trailer and stuff, and then my son's a mechanic, so he figured that the starter was bad, so we got a new starter for it, put it in, and then tried again the next time.
Okay.
And then that time, when we were able to go, we passed the Queen Mary, and then the engine overheated.
Okay.
So I was stranded for like 3 hours.
All right, and do you know why the engine overheated? Did you ever take it to a mechanic?
No. When I called him, he told me that it was the impeller.
How does he know what it is?
He works on boats.
Okay.
And it was shot.
And then?
So I got it towed back in. He was able to put it in.
Oh, he put the impeller in? Okay.
Yes, he did. And then he said that the head gasket was shot or whatever in spark plugs or whatever. So he was going to fix that.
And did he?
No.
Okay.
I got tired of him waiting. He said he was going to come at one time, and he never did come. And then I got tired.
So you took it to a mechanic?
No, I didn't.
Oh, what'd you do instead? You took the boat out?
No, I dropped it off back at his place. I got tired of him.
You did? Oh, wait. You dropped the boat back off at his place?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So he drops a boat back off at your place?
He dropped it off like 3 houses down from my house on my neighbor house back.
At a neighbor's house?
Yeah.
On what? On the swale on a trailer?
Yeah.
And did you call him and say, I want my money back?
Oh, I told him before that.
Did he agree for you to bring back the boat?
No, I told him I want my money back, but
Okay, so wait, where's the boat?
The city towed it away and it's sitting on the street.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So why boats? Why do boats have so many problems?
It's in the ocean.
Okay, so what is that? What are the implications of it being in the ocean that causes so many problems?
Salt water,
Is it what? It's corrosive?
corrosive to the engine.
Okay, I'll buy that. What if it's a lake?
It gets rust and it hits the bottom.
I feel like we're playing like the pyramid or something. What is it about a boat? No, but you know what? The water really is a factor, but boats are notoriously difficult. No, we're going to go inside the courtroom.
Who has the boat? The city in an impound lot?
Yes.
Since when?
Since September 20th.
Oh, no one's ever going to see that boat again because the storage charges will be more than what the boat's worth to take it out.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you just threw away the boat because you're so sure that I'm going to rule in your favor?
no, ma'am.
But why would it be a smart idea to just leave the boat, out on a street like that, not even at his house, but just literally on the street? And I mean, it doesn't occur to you that the consequences of leaving it on a street may be on you and not on somebody else?
I didn't think of that.
No, because you were so angry. Tell me what is going on with the boat that you sold him.
Yes, Your Honor. Me and Mr. Clemente worked together for a while. We play with each other, every day. At the
You what?
work. We play on break time domino and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's like friends. We're good friends.
Got it.
I took him out on my boat one fishing. He loved it. And a couple years later, he said he wanted a boat. And in June, I say I have the boat for sale because it's not right boat for me. I need the fishing boat. This is a family boat. And he said, okay, sell it to him. I got the other guy at work want to buy it too, but he said he insist me sell it to him because I know the boat worth like 10 to 12,000. I want just 5,000 so I can buy my dream boat. And he said, okay, I'll take it. He make a payment. And in
If the
June,
boat's worth 10 to 12, why would you take 5?
yeah, because I
Because
always
it's not
do
really
that.
worth 10 to 12, but okay.
Yeah, on internet it was like 10 or 12, but for my opinion, 5 is good
Okay.
enough.
So you
And-
sold it to him for 5, and
He make a payment until the end of June.
okay, and then he
I told-
eventually pays the whole thing, and then he
Yeah.
gets the boat. Was there something wrong with the boat that you knew about beforehand?
Nothing wrong with the boat. I put a new engine, new outdrive,
I
new
just-
battery.
Right. So, Mr. Estrada, what I don't understand is when you buy a used vehicle or vessel, it's an as-is sale. And so when things go, apparently you've never owned a boat because you don't understand that the entire point of a boat is to throw away your money because it's a money pit. But aside from that, how much money had you spent on the boat?
Total? Oh,
Yeah, total.
Before buying it?
I'm not talking about in the purchase price of the boat. I mean on repairing the boat. How much had you spent on repairing that boat?
For starters, the starter.
The starter cost you how much, sweetie?
I think a little over $100.
Okay. What else did you spend on repairing that boat?
That was it.
That's it. So you had a $100 tolerance on repairing a boat. And then at that point, you said, why isn't the seller just repairing every problem that pops up? You know what? I'm sick of waiting for him to repair it for free. So what I'm going to do is dump the boat on a street. Good idea or bad idea? Now the boat has been towed by the city. Now, neither one of you have called the city to find out what the impound charges are or to arrange to get
No.
the boat or anything else. You, because you don't feel it's your boat, you sold it. And you, because you're angry because you feel like the seller of your boat has to pay for all your repairs in perpetuity. He doesn't. So it was a really bad idea for you to leave it on the road. This is on you, not on him. And I'm not going to order him to refund your money. Verdict's for the defendant.
Well, an as-is sale is the same for a car as it is for a boat. You understand?
Yes.
how angry are you at this point? At your friend or at the verdict or what?
I'm very upset. I didn't sign a pink slip or anything, so
A pink slip meaning what?
that I bought the boat from him.
Yeah.
And we agreed that I wouldn't sign the pink slip until, he took me out on a maiden voyage.
What would a pink slip how would that have changed things?
That I was going to accept the boat and that it was mine.
Oh, you don't think it's your boat?
I guess so.
Yeah. So how angry are you with your friend over there?
I mean,
You
it is what it is.
You play dominoes with him?
Yeah, I was.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Right around this way. Okay. All right. Put yourself in his shoes. How would you feel?
I feel if I'm him, I know it's all my fault. Because if I buy the boat, I have to know what to do with it. And
If you're him, you think you would know it's his fault, you mean?
yeah,
Not your fault.
Not my fault. I know if I'm him, gonna be his fault because boat stand for burst out another 1,000, and he got no experience with boat. Doesn't operate the boat before, so we had to learn. Take time. He get impatient the way it is, and I try to help him because we work together and we friends. I even come over and help him without charging him, fixing the outdrive without charging him.
What's the atmosphere going to be like at that next dominoes game between the two of you?
It's gonna be okay, I think. Yeah.
Harvey?
Here's the deal. If you buy any kind of a vehicle, a boat, a car, whatever, and you don't get a warranty, and if it's used, you basically have no protection. And that will do it for this case. Len against for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.